Hey everybody, I'm Richard Gamer, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do trails on a Roblox part. This is just something I grabbed from something, and it's a part that just has a bunch of trails on it, dirt made it, it's cool. So, trails were not released recently, we just haven't had the time to make this video. So now, we're going to do it. What you're going to need is a part. You're going to need to go to Model, up here, and go to Constraints, Attachment, but don't do that yet. Make sure that's ready though. And make sure Show Details is on. And now you're going to need, okay, also go to View, you're going to need Game Explorer, Toolbox, and I think that's it. Yeah, Game Explorer, Toolbox, and yeah. I mean, the Toolbox you don't really need, but if you want it, you can. So, yeah. Just make sure you have the Game Explorer and Properties. Make sure you have Properties on. Make sure you have that on, because that is very crucial in making the part that you want it to. So this is our dirt part, and part. You don't need to do that, I just want to differentiate my part from this. So yeah, you've got a part. Cool. So go to Insert Object from here, the trail, and boom, there's a trail there. You're not going to mess with that just yet. You're going to need to go to Model, Constraints, and Attachment. Now this little green dot's going to be there. You're going to want that, because that's going to be crucial to making sure your trail's where you want it to be. Now, I'm going to put my parts right here. This collision. Yeah, so now those are going to be there, and now you can click onto select, and boom, now you've got that. So go to your trail, and go to data, and properties. Attachment 0 should be there, and attachment 1 should be there. And now your trail will appear. See? So yeah, that's how you can get a trail to appear, at least. Now, you can do this on any part, and like it can be pretty much anything. It must be named part though, as far as I'm concerned. I will try that, and once we're done giving the main tutorial. Now, if you want to change your trail's color, there's color here. Now you can just go here and select color, just go green, but I want to do something else. See these 3 dots? This activates a color sequence. So now you've got this menu, right? Click here, and there will be a part where that trail will begin. Click on that, and you might want to change that to say red. And then here, you might want to change it to blue. And then here, I don't know, purple. And here you can change to purple. So yeah, now we've got a color sequence that looks really disgusting, and I want to change it to that light blue. Because otherwise, you can also mess around with the timing of the new things, like that, and bang! You can close, and boom, the color sequence is there, and wow, that is cool. Also, if you don't want that to look like that, you can change where these parts are placed. Oh, it does! It is how that works, okay. You can, like, put it like this, and then it looks like that, and if you don't want it to last that long, you go to Trail and try and find the lifetime. I recommend 0.5, but you can use 0.25, and it will last this long. Very short. And that is how most people do it when they're making a sword trail. And I will show you how to do that right here. So 0.5, and that will make it last a little longer. About that. Pretty good. And then you can make it the minimum, what is it, the min length. I'm going to make that 5. And that's going to make it look really long. I don't know. But yeah, so that's how you do it. But there is another way you can make this happen. You can get a sword. Oh wait, this is in my models. Okay. This is, you can just go to Toolbox and look up sword, and you can literally get the Roblox made sword. Classic sword. It should be by Roblox. This is how you can guarantee you are getting a normal linked sword, but without the linked in it. Yeah, Mike is a little closer to me now, so sorry if weird stuff happens. So here's a sword. It is very easy to do this. You just need to get to the handle. Okay, sorry, you need to go into a handle, and go to the handle and put a trail in. That's really easily done, because, yeah. And then, bang, you got a trail. And now, just go to the model and get your attachments that you need. And streets. And then, you gotta just kind of, okay, hold shift, and the camera moves slower. This is very useful for placing them where you want. And then, place the other one down the bottom of the blade. You can move these, though, so I would recommend just kind of putting it where you might want it. Then selecting the constraint, and then move it to where you want it. So this is just going to be a straight up green sword. Actually, no, it's going to be the Wicked Gamer logo. I'm going to show that off. You can actually choose a custom image from either the Roblox IDs, by using either Roblox decal IDs, or your own images on the computer. So yeah, that's a very, very, very competent look for it. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Just kind of position it where you want it on the sword. And then just do what I said with the part, place it, do like the thing with the constraints. This obviously isn't scripted. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Okay. Jeez, I need to get out of here. Okay, and then there's 0 up here, 1 here. It might matter depending on what you're doing. But just make sure you know what you're doing when you're doing this. And now you can mess with the trail. Let's change the texture to... Oh, it's not working! Shoot! It's not going to work. Okay. So, okay, never mind. We're just going to make it big. And then, figurines. Also, if you want this to now be in the starter pack, just go over here and place it in the starter pack folder. Now you hit play, and you should be able to, just see the sword. It's really simple and awesome to do. It's simple, easy, and fun to do. So yeah, here we go. My sword is now a lightsaber. It's really cool. So yeah, it doesn't really matter where you put it. You can do whatever you want with this kind of stuff. And also, why does this keep happening? There's like a scaled thing that happens. I gotta delete that. But yeah, also if you want, you can mess around with the sword on the fly. Like I could actually, So now once you're done with that, you can go into the starter pack, into this, and mess around with it. I am going to make it a 0.25 lifetime. That is a very useful trick if you don't want it to last as long as it minimums it. As long as it just kind of makes it. I really don't know why they did that. It's stupid, let's be honest. And boom. Boom. Yeah, now my sword is slower. See, that is cool. Like, you can have, like, a white sword effect when you swing. I mean, it's kind of weird. I mean, it kind of looks like a flag. You can even do this if you want. Woohoo! But, I mean, it's super crazy, it's super cool, and it's super easy once you know what to do. It is a really confusing thing to do if you don't have a tutorial, so hopefully this will help you out, guys. And, yeah, here's a big shout-out to Just Fox, who made the sword that had me and Derp figure out how to... Trail sword. That had me and Derp figure out... Yes, sword by Just Fox... Who's it by? It's by Just Foxy Wide. Thank you for letting us... This is how we figured out how to do it. It's very, very, very easy. Now, just make sure you know how to do it. It's really easy and super fun to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, tell me you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you guys want to see more Roblox Studio tutorials, tell me in the comments. See you guys next time. Bye-bye! Quick question, guys. I'm going to have a video where you guys can vote on which intro you want to see. There's the outdated intro that I made a few months back. There is the, brand new intro that was in this video, and then there's a live action / me version that I am in development for. If you guys want to see that, that'll be in the description. You guys, I'll put that video in the description eventually, I think. No, I won't. you guys can vote in the video. Hopefully, I'm really torn. I really like the intro I made here. It's just, yeah. It's also a little teaser for what's coming up soon on the Whipped Cream Gamer channel. See you guys next time, though. Seriously, though. Now, this time I'm serious. Bye-bye.